few days ago, I had the pleasure of watching an episode of 2.5 Men. Shoot, I was part of the live studio audience. A friend of mine's on the show. And one thing really was cool to watch firsthand. Now, you know, that is one of the most successful sitcoms of all time. And why? Because they have jokes that work. They make people laugh. Now, when you're watching it live, even though they have some of the best talent in the business, they're still adapting in the moment. So they'll do a scene, they listen for the audience's laughter, and then if the laughter is like, what they do is those writers come flying out, new joke inserted, everybody quiet on set, we shoot, boom, they change it, new joke, big laughter, it stays. Now, why am I bringing this up? Because I have talked about the power of practice. Now, when you have identified and played around with the idea of your elevator pitch, maybe you've taken my class, Market Your Message, but in those techniques, you've identified language that really helps tell your story in a compelling way. But then what happens? You get a little nervous, don't you? You don't really want to try it out on people because like, what if they don't like it? So maybe you've done a little bit of work, but you really haven't gone for it. This is when you have to put it in action. You see, if those writers just thought, well, I think this joke is really funny. In fact, I think this is the funniest joke ever written, but no one ever hears it, who cares? You have to get it in front of people. And when you do, you'll get the feedback to know if it makes sense or it doesn't make sense. So when you're pitching yourself, what are you looking for? You're looking in their eyes and you're saying, well, do they look interested? Do they ask questions that need more clarity? Like, oh, I don't get it, so you do this? If you're getting that response, it means that you're not clear enough. If they're asking you questions like, oh, that sounds amazing, tell me more, then you're on the right track. If you're seeing them smile, then yes, you're saying the right thing. If they look perplexed, not so much. It's very simple, but you need to practice. You need to get it out there in front of a live audience. And when you do, you'll know. Your pitch, your elevator pitch about yourself, it's ever evolving. But when you give yourself permission to play with it, that's when you're going to find success. Try it this week. Make it happen. Pitch yourself. See what happens. It's fun.